Hi and a very good afternoon, sir. Today we are going to do our group presentation 30% for the subject Human Resources Management. And the topic that we are going to present are HRM response to workforce disruption. These are my group mates, Mohammad Taufik Akmal and me, Tinesh, Lakshman and Pugalwendan. Our group name is the Unita Boys, and the organization or the company that we chose are Starbucks Coffee Company. First of all, I'm going to talk about the background of Starbucks Company. Starbucks Company, company overview, founded in 1971 in USA, and next the global presence with over 34,000 stalls worldwide. Then Starbucks actually can provide a good coffee bean and a high quality coffee products for their customer. Then next point we have core HR areas, and the sub point are comprehensive training programs, then fostering employee engagement, then next competitive benefits, and lastly strong leadership culture. As we all know, leadership culture is actually very important in each and every company. Then the workforce is actually barista, store managers, supply chain personnel, and corporate teams. And here are the global presence. They are the graph that we provided. And on the next slide, I'm going to talk about workforce disruption faced by Starbucks. As we all know, each and every company will face it. And the primary disruption are actually on COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know also, COVID-19 pandemic is the time where many businesses face a big loss in their business. Okay, let's see the point. We have store operations. The subpoint is temporary closure in compliance, then significantly reduce hours, then also shift to take away and delivery are also changed. Then we moving on. Safety concern. Why safety concern? The government has said to the frontliners to make the safety more tight, and then it actually increase risk of exposure and enhance safety protocols needed. Then the business impact that Starbucks face a sudden drop in customer traffic, then reduce revenue and probability, and next operation model disruption. Then let's see the employee challenges. Employee also face many challenges. First of all, income instability, reduce shift costs, financial uncertainty for employees, which means because of the shift changes, many of the employee wouldn't get a better pay because of the shift changes. Then next, employee also face mental health, increased stress due to changing the work shift, then the work hours. So if they change the work hours, so automatically the company will pay the staff a low salary, and it will also make them to get stressed because of the low salary. Then lastly, we have work-life balance, challenges maintaining balance while adapting to new protocols. Because while pandemic, many protocols that have been brought. So when the shift or the working hours reduce, and automatically the salary will reduce, and it actually may give a big impact to employee too. And that's all from me. I'll pass it to my friend. Thank you.
Thank you to Dinesh. So moving on, I will be presenting about the HRM response to workforce planning. So a lot of strategic workforce adjustment has been done during the COVID-19 disruptions. So for example, temporary shutdowns. Um, there were selected outlets that was temporarily closed in compliance with local regulation to ensure employee and customer safety during peak pandemic periods. Not only that, staff redevelopment also have been done, where employees from low traffic stores was moved to location with higher demand, ensuring optimal staffing where needed, so that there's no any problems like customers getting angry when they receive late customer service. So moving on is remote work implementation, where remote work arrangements has been done to minimize in-person contact while maintaining business community administrative still functions. Lastly is workforce restructuring, where implementation of reduced shift and flexible scheduling option to adapt to changing customer traffic patterns and operational needs also have been done during that pandemic season. So moving on, I will be presenting about the HRM response towards the performance management. So there was a lot of difference between the sales before pandemic and also during the pandemic. So due to that, a lot of things has been implemented. Let's look at the first one, which is modified metrics. So prioritize safety protocols over sales targets was done, and not only that, they also introduced KPIs for service quality during the pandemic, and also we reduced pressure on traditional sales metrics. Other than that, digital implementation also have been done. For example, like digital tools for shift scheduling, performance monitoring system, and manager check-ins and feedback. All this was done. And lastly is enhanced training. So for example, like safety protocols refresher training have been done to all of our employees, and efficient operation during shortages. So when there's shortage of employee to operate that particular store efficiently, we have been trained our employees, like our managers and supervisors. And lastly is customer interaction under protocols, because during that time everyone have to wear mask, and also everyone had to maintain the distance. So the interaction between the customer was quite hard, but we enhanced the training to our employees, and we have did a protocol like an SOP for them to follow, uh, for it to be more safety and also efficient. So that's all from me. I will pass it to my friend. Thank you.
Thank you for my friend. From this slide, I'm going to talk about employee relation and engagement. In this slide, we're going to look at three major points. The first one is partner care program and communication strategies, and finally, engagement activities. On this slide, we look at how Starbucks strengthened employee relation during the pandemic. The company introduced the partner care program, which which is included a 10 million emergency relief fund, hazard pay, and catastrophe pay for employees who were quarantined or exposed to COVID-19. Starbucks also provided support for actions such as housing and utility, along with emotional and mental health assistance. Communication play a major role. Daily health checks, virtual team meetings, and frequent updates from top management help maintain transparency and trust. Starbucks also kept employees engaged through appreciation, actions, and continuous online training. These actions help employees stay connected to support and value throughout the crisis. Now that we've seen how Starbucks supported employees emotionally and financially, let's move on to the legal and ethical responsibilities the company upheld during the pandemic. Moving on, this slide highlights the legal and ethical actions Starbucks took during COVID-19. First, Starbucks ensure full compliance with labor laws across all countries in which it operates, adapting to diverse regulation during the crisis. Health and safety protocols were strengthened, such as mandatory masks, enhanced sanitation, and social distancing were strictly enforced based on global health guidelines. Starbucks also implemented supportive paid sick leave policies, including self isolation pay, vaccine pay, and COVID specific leave. Ethically, the company prioritized employee support over termination by providing emergency funds and maintaining privacy for employee data collected through digital tools. Starbucks also strengthened its commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion during this period. Now that we are reviewed the legal and ethical standards Starbucks followed, Let's evaluate how effective all these HR strategies were during the pandemic. Evaluations of HR strategies. This slide evaluates the overall effectiveness of Starbucks HR strategies. Many actions work extremely well, such as strong financial support, transparent communication, and prioritization of health and safety, which help maintain employees' trust and retention. Starbucks also adapted quickly through digital operations, ensuring smooth workflows. However, certain challenges remained. Employees face stress from demanding customer interaction, reduced working hours affected income stability, and high traffic stores experience burnout due to heavier workloads. Feedback from employees showed appreciation for support programs but also a desire for more stable scheduling. That's all from me. Thank you. The next slide will be continued by my friend.
So thank you to my friend, and I will continue with strategy HR recommendation. So first, the HR recommendation focus on supporting employee while keeping their company strong for the future. So first, that we can see hybrid workplace planning, that we can say allow employee to work for home 3 days a week and come to the office for team meeting 2 days a week. Second is a mental health program that provide free monthly counseling sections and stress management workplace for all employees. So the third is digital automation, so that use automated schedule software so managers spend less time on manual shift planning. So the fourth is income stability. So stability, we can say that uh, guarantee a minimum of 20 hours per week for a part-time workers to ensure steady income. The fifth is crisis management, that create a clear communications plan so employees know exact what to do during emergency like lockdowns or power outage lah. So last but not least is BI training. So in this run early workshop that teach employee how to create an inclusive and respectful workplace for everyone. Okay, for a conclusion, Starbucks show a strong HR response during a COVID-19. So they focus on employee well-being, safety protocol, clear communications, and support programs. So these efforts help build trust and keep operation running smoothly. So because of this, the company was able to stay success during and after the pandemic. So and here are the reference that we are find in some website. So that's all from myself. Thank you.